Cast of Black Panther. Please welcome to the stage director Ryan Coogler! Excellent. Welcome, everyone.
Thanks for coming to live.
Welcome. It's nice to see you all here. Last year we just got a little bit of a glimpse. And this year you're all here. Stuff's been done. I ran into Chadwick after I think it was Civil War, and I said, "Oh my God, Black Panther is like one of the most amazing things. I really hope there's a Black Panther movie." And you go, "Well, who knows?" And then a week later it was announced. So, what has it been like for you, going into this project and you're being Black Panther?
I'm sorry about that. My bad.
No, man. You couldn't say anything.
You know what? It's amazing. It's amazing. When we talked about this from the beginning, I couldn't talk about it, and it was a big secret. So it was just good to be able to share bits and pieces with everyone as it goes out, and it's beautiful to see how excited people are about it.
Have you seen the trailer? Did you get a chance to see the trailer of Black Panther? What are we going to learn about T'Challa and Black Panther and what's going on with Wakandan?
Well, he's returning from the events of Civil War, so he's lost his father. So he's just learning how to deal with becoming a new ruler, and he's still mourning, his father's death. So it's a transition period that gets interrupted very quickly.
Right. And is he kind of struggling with trying to figure out what kind of king he wants to be?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You saw the trailer.
Yeah. A few times, maybe several times.
Yeah, man.
What's this been like for you, Ryan? I mean, we were here last year, and it was still very new and very fresh. And I know this comic in particular was really close to you and really important. So can you talk a little about your history with the comic and how you brought it onto the screen?
Man, first I'd just like to say how great it is to be back there in Hall Lakes amongst you guys. Every time I come back, it's become more and more special. And my first time, as I shared with y'all last year, I was all the way in the back, like that far back seat. And being up here now with you guys is insane, man. And this comic book in particular, to be a part of bringing this to life, bringing this to you guys, it means everything to me, man. I grew up as a young black kid in the Bay Area, in Oakland. I grew up loving comic books, and it didn't matter what color the comic book character was. I would follow X-Men, I would follow Spider-Man, but I remember as I got older, I wanted to find a comic book character who looked like I did. And I remember going into the comic book shop and asking if they had me. The first one that the comic book owner took me over to see was Black Panther. Falling in love with the character back then, and to bring it to life with this amazing studio and this amazing filmmaker right here, Kevin Feige, and with these incredible actors. And to be here at Comic-Con to share with you guys is amazing, man.
Was there anything particularly in the comic that you felt was important to bring to the screen? Anything in particular?
Yeah, I thought that the best thing about the comic book was that T'Challa was somebody who got his power from the people around him and from his history. And history is something that's incredibly important to me and my family, the people that I grew up with, and I know it's incredibly important to African culture. You know, so that's really the cool thing I'm excited to bring about this.
Excellent. This question is for Letitia, so we just saw a glimpse in the trailer, just a little glimpse. So what can you say about Shuri? Is there anything that you can share?
Shuri is T'Challa's younger sister, and she is like the technological whiz of Wakanda. She designs all the new technology. She's a scientist. She was like a dream role to play, you know, inspirational, innovative, just a strong black woman. And smart. And not just a black woman, but a woman, you know, and it was just beautiful to play that. So I'm excited for what you guys are gonna see for what, you know, Shuri's gonna bring to Wakanda.
Excellent.
Yeah.
This is for Denai, who I feel like you have a lot of because you had so much weapons training from Walking Dead, but did this feel like an even more intense process, or did you come in feeling like, oh yeah, I know how to do all this already?
No, I did not feel all of that. Whatever that was, I did not feel that. It definitely was a new process, and it was awesome. Like, we would all be in the room together, like, working, all, like, everybody would be up in there, and we'd be in different corners, we're together, doing drills, learning new stuff, new lines. I mean, she works with a whole different weapon, and there are some overlaps, but not a lot. Like, it was actually a whole new process, which was awesome, because it was about, what I love about her is that it's all connected to the fact that this woman is driven by a love for her nation, for her people. And the beauty of Wakanda is that it is this place that is the most successful, the most advanced nation on earth, and it's on the continent! Get me excited right now. I just love that about this movie. I love that about the story. And so the fact that she is really protecting that, and that's what drives her weaponry, that's what drives her, what she does as a warrior. It's all driven by love of her people and what her forefathers and foremothers put in place.
Excellent. Michael, what can you say about Eric? How does he fit in?
First off, you guys are amazing fans. Thank you guys so much for being here. I feel like Eric has his own point of view and opinions on Wakanda and how it should be ruled. And he tries to, he has his eyes on the throne. He has his eyes on the throne, so I think he's trying to do whatever it takes to kind of, to get into, to Wakanda and make that a reality.
Excellent. And then Forrest Whitaker, it's an honor to have you here. Can you talk a little bit about Shuri and then being, I guess, sort of a mentor, maybe, to T'Challa? Can you talk a little bit about his role?
Yeah. It's great to be here with everybody. It's so excited. He's been working as a sort of a spiritual leader, and he was very close friends with his father, and as a result, has been working with him since he was a little child, since he was young, and trying to give him the advice that would hopefully mold him in some way, I guess, into being king. And following that lineage of kings and advisors to kings, he has a relationship with T'Challa.
Excellent. Just on a personal note, I want to say to Daniel Kaluuya that I think Get Out was a game-changing film. It's such a brilliant job in redefining the genre and making something original and making something beautiful, and it was an incredible movie, and I want to congratulate you. I'm sure you've been hearing that a lot here. So, what can you say about Nakia?
This is so surreal. I can say about Wakanda, you have to say, is T'Challa's oldest friend. They were like childhood friends, and he's part of the leader of the border tribe, and he's the head of security. So anything that comes in and out, so he sees the side of what's coming into Wakanda, what's trying to come into Wakanda, and he stops it. He's a very hidden figure.
Nice. Was it fun when you're doing this kind of movie, because you get to do it and it feels like it's such a, to be in this kind of a film feels so energetic and incredible, but it's an incredible amount of work. I mean, this film feels so physical. Is that part of a challenge? Is that challenging to when you're acting around like everything that's so physical?
It is wild. Yeah, there was a day. Oh, I can't say that. No, I can't say that. It was, yeah, stuff happened. Yeah, it was fights. We did loads of stunt training, and everyone had their own different fighting styles, and it was fun. And then there was a drummer that was drumming whilst we was all fighting, and it was like matching our movements. It was an amazing experience.
And then Lupita, it's also an honor to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you back.
What can you say? How's the experience been?
Well, I will say, first of all, thank you so much for the Comic-Con love. I saw someone dressed as Eric Killmonger yesterday, and I was stoked. So thank you, whoever that was, already. They had a mask. They made their own mask, and it was really incredible.
Excellent. So what can you say? What can you say about Nakia? Is there anything you can share?
Well, I can say that Nakia is a spy, and she goes undercover to the rest of the world and reports back to Wakanda about the goings-on. So Wakanda is this isolated nation, and it keeps to itself, and in order to keep safe, they have to send people like Nakia out there, known as war dogs, to keep Wakanda on top of things, you know. Wakanda needs to know what's going on around the world does not need to know what's going on in Wakanda.
Excellent. Andy, start this all the way down at the end. He's a bit of a poacher. What is he up to? What is he up to? Things like that.
Two things. I get to wear pants in this movie. And secondly, I get an arm back, you know, because I ended up on the last movie losing my arm, so I get my arm back, which is pretty cool. And of course, you know, Ulysses is, he's a wheeler dealer, he's a lone wolf, but he can pick up the phone to any government and compromise them, and yeah, so he'd fit in pretty well in today's society, really. It was really amazing working on this set, because I think Ryan Coogler is just the most incredible director and human being who is this wonderful, beautiful vibe on set where everyone was able to literally operate at their maximum. He's such a liberating director to work with. He allows you to explore and collaborate, and I just had the most brilliant, wonderful time working with all these guys. Amazing.
Oh, did you come out to the line? Oh, nice. You know how to do it in these things. Winston, is this your first Comic-Con?
Yes, this is definitely my first one.
Welcome! Welcome to
Thank you. This is amazing, and I've only seen this online and on TV, and the love and reception is just something that is breathtaking. So thank you.
There's